to another edition of the Timely Special Program, where we discuss different issues ranging from economy, political, social and cultural issues that affect Nigeria, with a particular interest of making Nigeria work again. In our today's episode, we are hosting one of the popular analysts, economic and political analysts, not only in Kano but in northern Nigeria, Honorable Amanallah Ahmad Muhammad.
Wala Abba, thank you for having me.
So, actually, recently, World Bank released a report which makes Nigeria one of the high-profile debtors in the world. After India, Bangladesh, and Vietnam, now Nigeria is the fifth, with about more than 4 trillion naira as a debt. I don't know, you on your part as an analyst, how do you view this report?
This report, we foresaw this report ever since the government came in. You know, we are running a mono economy, and at the same time, we are running an import-dependent economy. Virtually, we are not producing anything exportable, except this natural gift given to us by God, that is crude oil, which me, you, and then any person in Africa has never determined the price of any given commodity in its own given country. It's determined by the people across the world, the Western nation, the imperialist nation, and the rest. And when the government came in, you know, what they did to the economy, which is very, very terrible, is not looking inwards, but it's looking outwards. You know, what I would call a lazy man thinking or a lazy man economy is that they just put the economy in the path of borrowing, which borrowing is not even sustainable. That is now we became the fifth highly indebted risk nation. But if you look at the rest of the countries, if you look at India, they are exporting, you know, their economy is growing, but where is it? We are the world capital poverty of the world. If you look at the economy of Vietnam, they are exporting more than $100 billion worth of goods.
So we were talking of borrowing more than 4 trillion naira, and you're still seeing our economy is bad. I think all this money borrowed are channeling into different sectors of the economy.
But which sector are they channeling all these monies to? Because if you look at our total debt, you know, official figures of the DMO, that is the Debt Management Office, I think now we're around 36 or 7 trillion. And when you convert 36 trillion naira into dollars, you are talking of over 100 billion US dollars, and we are still borrowing. If you look at a recent report, I think released by China's own listing, 2020 budget will be financed by a borrowing of 5.2 trillion naira.
2020 or 2021?
No, 2020.
Last fiscal year?
No, the next budget.
2022.
2022. If you convert 5.2 trillion into dollars, you are talking of another 12 billion US dollars, which will be borrowed to finance the 2022 budget. But in essence, what I'm saying, if you continue to borrow, that is why now you have become highly indebted risk nation, you know. But borrowing is not a bad thing economically. But how can you be
channeling the money borrowed?
You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, when you borrow money to build what we call critical infrastructures that will develop the nation, that will develop the economy. For example, now, borrow money and fix your refineries, you know, or build new ones. For example, you know, that money will definitely, you know, repay the loan, because you are importing more than 10 billion worth of petroleum products.
I think it's not what's doing. Nigeria is borrowing money, building railways, rail lines to connect all the critical areas of the country.
What I'm saying about railway is a social investment program. Railway, it doesn't pay debt. You only build railways when you have excess money, you know, in the coffers of the government. But you can't borrow money to build railways that in the next 100 years it will not pay the loan it took. It's a bad business idea. It was a bad economic idea.
Now back to our main economic stream, which is oil. Is Nigeria not getting enough money from the crude oil, especially from the beginning of this year, 2021, down to this month of August?
Babangida, Nigeria is a very, very funny country. Our term, let me borrow what the magicians used to do, is the more you see, the less you understand. If you look at our budget of 2021, I think we budget, the benchmark is about, I think, $48 or $50 per barrel. And then it has gone up to $60, $65, $70 per barrel. But look at the excess crude account. You see that the balance is still 74 million US dollars in that account. I thought that by now, that account will have gotten a balance of, let's say, 700 to 1 billion US dollars. So all the excess, that this money we are generating, so mostly is going into debt servicing, because what we are generating, every dollar we are generating 75 cents goes into what is services? No, recurrent expenditure.
Recurrent expenditure.
So 25% or 25 cents goes into debt servicing. We are not even paying the loan. Mark this word. We are just servicing the debt, not paying the actual loan.
So what does this indicate? It indicates that our economy, the presidential economic team, is not strong, or what is happening?
What I'm saying, where is the presidential economic team? I don't see them. I don't feel them. Nobody feels them. It is just hardship every day. All the economic policies that have been brought into the country presently by this government, they are not working. When you look at, first of all, increasing the fuel price, where are the gains? All the foreign refineries are not working after 6 years. They are still in comatose. They are importing $10,000 billion of petroleum and petroleum products. One. Two, if you look at who are generating the income in the country, they are not paying the taxes. The multinationals, the national companies, you've increased your VAT, So it's just taxes after taxes, increasing of all the necessary, ingredients that will drive the economy. Just look at the energy presently. We are generating nothing less than 4,000 megawatts. And the price of electricity has increased by 100%. So we have what we call now hyperinflation, ripping every aspect of the economy, generating, hyper and galloping inflation. So this is the present situation we find ourselves. So even thinking of the economic team, I don't see them, I don't feel them, I don't even hear them,
So now you talk, we always complain of, we always import, but we less export. So now with the completion of one of the largest refineries in the world, owned by Aliko Dangote, and federal government key in to buy almost 20% shares of that company.
Babangida, that refinery, the refinery has not been completed, Babangida. It's ongoing, the construction of the refinery, But even to me, buying that stake, in that refinery, we are trying to, what am I going to say, create an oligarchistic economy. That is what
do you mean by oligarchistic economy?
That is what I'm seeing in Hausa, where I'm saying that so there is a synergy, in oligarchistic economy is that a few people, very few people controlling the economy of the country at the detriment of over 200 million.
Don't you think the strongest businessman in the country, and if there is not such investors, no one can do that huge investment.
It's not a matter of huge investment, it's just that we don't have any serious government in place. If you have a serious government, it doesn't take you 12 months to 16 months, maximum 18 months to build a refinery. Just go across Niger. It's most unfortunate now that we'll start importing refined products from Niger. No, what I'm saying.
Yeah, I can see one small refinery.
It's not a small refinery. Even if it's a small refinery, what I'm saying. Do you have the small refinery now that is working in the country? Show me one small refinery that is working. Tell me one. Babangida. I'm so sorry.
So maybe you're more exposed to that sector, and so tell us more.
That is what I'm saying. It's more unfortunate that we find ourselves, We increased the fuel from 87 to 145, thinking, or the promise by the present government that we will repair all the foreign refineries and build a new refinery, brand new refinery every year. Now, how much are we voting just to fix the refineries? Not building new ones. We are voting almost $3 billion now. And I'm not even sure, that these refineries, after voting this huge amount of money, they are even going to work, because what we lack presently, is just that patriotism and nationalism. It is not there, and whoever, you give any aspect of the government, either the ministers, either the legislators, either whatever, this is what is eating deep into the Nigerian society. No patriotism, no nationalism, and upon all, what is killing all of us is this corruption.
So now Nigeria is going toward 2023. Definitely by 2023, the whole of this government will change. What do you think will be the solution? As we have been saying, we have been criticizing, we have been telling government, this is where to fix, this is where to put this is where to put that. But now the government is running out.
Abba, the government came on 3 cardinal promises. 1 is security. 2, fixing the economy. 3 is fighting corruption. But can you say where are we today? What I'm saying, where is the security? Where is the economy?
Can we compare,
where is the corruption?
Can we compare the security situation of 2011 or 2012 down?
Let me tell you what has happened. What happened even today? Or yesterday? Still students were kidnapped in Bakura local government. We have more than 350 students in captivity presently, How many, when you tune to the radio, television station, or whatever social media, is killing. What has happened now presently in Jos? It is a most unfortunate situation, Madam. Once you are pauperizing your country, once you are pauperizing your population, definitely you never get security.
So Nigeria keeps borrowing from all donor or from all lending agencies of the world, beside the World Bank. So let's look at the situation critically and find a solution for it. Instead of us be always lamenting, let's provide solution to the government. Maybe if the ears is on, they can understand and they take action.
Well, Abba, first and foremost, we have to stop borrowing. That is the first thing we're supposed to do. Secondly, we have to look at the cost of governance. It's extremely high. When you are getting 1 naira, I'm telling you 75 kobo, is going into your recurrent expenditure. Then you are taking 25 kobo for debt servicing. What can you do for the country? You can virtually do nothing, And the more you are borrowing, the more you are servicing your debts. So virtually there will be a point that you cannot even pay the salaries you are paying now. That's the danger we're approaching presently. So the government has to stop borrowing and look inwards, Looking inwards is not by increasing taxes, it's just by widening the net. So, widening the net is that many organizations, especially after the multinational oil companies, the multinational companies, and the national companies, they are not paying their taxes. They are not paying their taxes.
So now looking at the issue of diversification, besides being a politician and a public analyst, you're also a businessman.
It's true.
We're talking of diversification. Is Nigeria diversifying its economy?
It is not. What can you diversify with 4,000 megawatts you are generating? You cannot even distribute and transmit and distribute the 4,000 megawatts. But that is the danger we are in.
But
there is no power.
When
you don't have power, you cannot manufacture anything.
You can still see factories working in Lagos and some working in Kano. Okay.
Go and ask them how they are coping. We are running a diesel-driven economy. They are running on diesel. And how much is diesel today? It's over 300 naira per liter. So how can you run an economy on diesel? We are not doing anything, in fixing the energy sector. Once you don't fix your energy sector, you will never get the economy going. That is the problem we are facing now. And then we are facing another major challenge. That is the devaluation of the naira unnecessarily. There are many factors that are contributing.
The devaluation is one of these strategies that will boost exportation from Nigeria.
What are you exporting?
The little we have.
What are you exporting? What are you exporting? You are exporting virtually nothing, Babangida. Compared, you know, to the, you know, what I'm saying, to the huge economy we are supposed to be running. We are 200 million people. We are generating about just 4,000 megawatts. You are a mono-driven economy. You are import-driven economy. You are not diversifying anything. Fix your energy. You know, fix the refineries. You know, fix the steel industry like the Ajabuta. That is when you start moving the economy. You know, fix. Oh, you know, what I'm going to say. What they are trying to fix them. Oh, they are working your fertilizer companies. But is the fertilizer affordable? It's not affordable. They are buying a bag now at 13,500. You know, so the government, you know, has to be involved 100% in the economy, 100% in the way business are being run in the country. I don't believe that government has no business in business. I believe in government has business in every aspect of the business in this country.
So, Muhammad, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mala Abu, for having me.
We have to drop the curtain of this program, not because there is nothing to discuss, but we have a lot, but we have to cut it till another time. On behalf of all my crew and our guests today, I, Abba Hamid Sani, saying goodbye for now.